One of the biggest truths about relationships is this: you don't need agreement to stay together. You need acceptance. And acceptance is only possible if both people are differentiated. Differentiation means you can hold on to your own identity, values, and feelings while still staying emotionally connected to someone else. Without it, one person ends up pressuring the other to conform, or both people shut down or walk on eggshells to avoid conflict. That's not intimacy, that's collapse. Now let's be clear. Acceptance over agreement doesn't mean you never give feedback or ask for change, especially if your partner is engaging in harmful behavior. Of course you speak up. Of course you set boundaries. What we're talking about here are identity, values, and feelings. Those parts of a person that aren't up for negotiation. You can encourage your partner to think differently, you can make requests, you can even challenge them. But demanding agreement from your partner around these things is not healthy or sustainable. There are going to be key, critical things that you need to accept about each other in order for the relationship to work. A healthy response to difference might sound like, I don't see this the same way, but I respect you, I love you, and I want to keep talking so I can understand where you're coming from. Or you can say, this is really important to me, and if we don't see eye to eye, I need to know what this means to you and how it would impact our lives together. That's differentiation, holding on to yourself without shutting the door on the relationship. And yes, sometimes you hit a deal breaker, something you genuinely cannot accept. And that doesn't mean you or your partner are bad people, it just means they're not your person. And that's painful, especially when you've invested in a relationship. You've integrated into each other's lives and families and friends and planned your future together. This is why it's so important to identify and share your values, beliefs, and goals early in the relationship. If you skip that step and just ride the butterflies and the hope that this person is the one, you set yourself up for a brutal reality check later. So here's the bottom line. Love is less about agreement and more about acceptance. Agreement is negotiable. Respect is not. So here's what I challenge you to ask yourself. Does my partner accept me for who I am, or only when I agree with them? Do I accept my partner, or am I trying to shape them into who I want them to be? And the hardest question of all, are there deal breakers I've been avoiding just to keep the peace? Let me know what you think in the comments.